Can't wait to try this coffee. Just bought these beans today. It's gonna be so good. Mmm. Just a little sample. Oh, God. That tastes horrible. Why does it taste so bad?
Well, Charlie, I wouldn't blame the beans. I would blame the water, because coffee is actually 98% water. So if you got bad tasting water, you're gonna have bad tasting coffee. And that's a fact. But just imagine for a second the cafe and business owners out there that have to deal with these issues every day. If they had a bad tasting cup of coffee, I would think, wow, I don't want to go back there. And that's an issue that they have to deal with on a daily basis. So that brings us into today's episode of Water Filtration Wednesday. I'm your host, Charlie Newman, and today we're going to be talking about, as you could probably imagine, coffee. So to get started, we're going to go over the different options you may see in the field, um, potentially as a service technician, or as a restaurant owner, you might have these on your wall, and what you might find going on with these filters in particular. So to get started, what you might find in your facilities are the drop-in style filters like these. This is a 10-inch dual system pre-filter carbon block setup that will handle sediment, chlorine, taste, and odor. This is a 10-inch version. There's 20 inches. There's jumbos out there. You might find them on your wall. Another thing you might run into, maybe you're a business owner and you got OCS filters. You're gonna run into these. These are more carbon focused. Chlorine, taste, and odor. And they will handle scale, but these are particularly in mind that you probably have filters on your building. So these are just a little step afterwards to make sure your cup of coffee is tasting primo. Another thing you might run into as a business owner or service technician are the BWTs, which you probably find on your wall. They can be mounted a variety of different ways. So they might not be mounted classically like this. They might be mounted flat. They might even be upside down or at an angle. These can be mounted a variety of different ways for any coffee application that you might have. And you might find 3M on your wall. They have the MS line in particular with coffee, but they also do other filters as well that you might find in your shop. Their high flow lines in particular, very popular. And the OptiPures actually also have reverse osmosis systems. This is one in particular you might find, but they've got much bigger ones out on the market today that could be at your facilities. All of them do exceptionally well in their applications, and depending on what you've got going on, you don't want to have a bad taste of coffee when you go to sip it. You don't want it to smell bad. You don't want there to be particulate. You want to make sure that your filters are changed out, cleaned, and your coffee is tasting the best on the market. And that's what they're there for. So if you got any questions about the filtration technologies or anything going on with these filters, let me know. This was another episode of Water Filtration Wednesday. So let me know if you got any questions or if you have any recommendations for videos in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.